So if you start to get yourself settled, you can sit by all means, but you might feel more comfortable if you lay down. You could lay on your yoga mat, you could lay in bed, you could lay on your sofa. And just make sure that you feel warm and you feel comfortable. So Yoga Nidra is a still practice. So you might find that your body temperature drops a little bit. So important to make sure that you feel nice and warm and snuggly now. And we'll take just a little bit of time to arrive, to grab anything that you want or anything that you need, and really get settled into what I call your Nidra nest. So that space that just feels really nice and cozy. And you can practice this in bed as a kind of before going to bed practice. You might lay in bed and then allow Nidra to guide you off into sleep. If you know that for whatever reason on a Sunday evening or whatever evening you practice, that you need to come out of your Nidra and you're likely to fall asleep, which is what I often do, you might want to set yourself a 30-minute alarm. Generally, Yoga Nidra is without music, but again, it's whatever serves you. So if you feel like having just a little bit of gentle background music would help you to relax, then you're more than welcome for that. And then once you feel that you have arrived, you are snuggly, you are warm, if you haven't already, you might start to close the eyes. So again, generally in Yoga Nidra, it's recommended that you close the eyes. We're taking our awareness inwards, but everyone is different. So if that's not comfortable for you, you might choose to fix your gaze somewhere, or you might just have a softness to the eyelids. And take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Breathe it out through the mouth. Two more like that as you start to settle. And I'm going to begin by just offering a little reading called Wintering by Donna Ashworth from her book Wild Hope. You may think yourself lazy or flawed, yet your body is made of almost exactly the same elements as the stars. Your bone composition matches perfectly the coral in the seas, and you, my friend, are ruled by the moon and the sun, the tides and the planets, whether you like it or not. So no, you are not lazy, you are not late. Nature is simply pulling you to slow, like the life, flora and fauna around you. It is not your moment to rise. Look around you. It is winter. You are wintering, and you're right on time. So we meet at this real cusp of traditional New Year. I say traditional because it's not everyone's New Year. It might be your New Year, it might not be. But also in this deepest time of winter. And what is in nature and in earth-based wisdom, Chinese medicine, the deepest time of rest. So when we approach intentions or the part of our Nidra practice that we call Sankalpa, which is intention, affirmation, heart desire, you may well have something that you are thinking about or working on for the week ahead, the month ahead, the year ahead. But similarly, that may not be right for you. So you might not feel like you are creating affirmations and intentions right now in the depths of winter. So an invitation, I guess, just to be very mindful about how you physically feel at this time, how emotionally and mentally you feel at this time. If you celebrate Christmas, it can be lovely, but it can also be quite hard work and quite draining. So more than anything, perhaps our Nidra practices are just a chance to rest and just be exactly as we are and enjoy just being. Completely up to you. As with everything, and as with Nidra, take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind. It is a practice of stillness, but that's not for me to say, be still, don't move. Your body or your mind may guide you into having little bits of movement. If you feel uncomfortable, absolutely move and change your position, but just do so really mindfully, carefully. So this practice of Nidra is wintering, deep rest. And perhaps as we travel around the body and enter the mind, we just offer it rest. You could offer it something different if you wish. Let's begin by taking awareness to the breath. So noting where you can feel the breath or energy, prana, whatever you see it as, however you feel it in your body. And from whatever space you feel it is most prominent, as you exhale, can you spread or share that breath, that life force, that prana around the body? So we come up to the crown of the head, down to the tips of the toes, out to the fingertips, inside, outside, around the whole of the body with our breath. As best you can, just be guided by your own awareness, your own mind and awareness, and the sound of my voice. If you drift off and fall asleep, absolutely fine. You are still reaping the rewards and the benefits of this practice. Maybe it's simply the fact that actually you just need some sleep and rest. If you become distracted, again, that's fine. The nature of the mind is distraction. Perhaps you take a deep breath in and out, and then you come back to the sound of my voice or the space or place in your body that we might be exploring. And with the next few out breaths, can you almost drop deeper into relaxation, deeper into the realms of your own body? Into this sense of comfortable heaviness, just letting everything go. Giving it over to rest. Become aware of the right foot, the left foot, the right lower leg, the left lower leg, the right thigh, the left thigh, the right glute, the left glute, the right ribs and side body, the left ribs and side body, the right shoulder and upper arm, the left shoulder and upper arm, the right lower arm, wrist and hand, the left lower arm, wrist and hand, the face, the head, the whole of the upper body, down to the hips or waist, and the whole of the lower body down from the hips or waist. And then perhaps an awareness of the whole of the body. So all of those spaces and places connected. The whole of the body. Entire physical body just giving itself over to rest. And if it feels right for you, perhaps you come to an affirmation, an intention, a heartfelt desire. In Yoga Nidra, it's often called Sankalpa. The word is not important. The intention and awareness behind it is. So perhaps there's a word, perhaps there's a sentence, there may be something fully formed or partly formed that you wish to bring into your practice. It's like a seed that we plant at this stage of winter in the cold, hard earth, but knowing that it will bloom and blossom through. So if there is something, an invitation now, just to repeat that 3 times in your mind. And after that 3rd time, breathe in, hold it in the heart space. Breathe out, release it to the world. If nothing came to you, that is also absolutely fine. And we'll begin our journey around the body. So I mentioned that perhaps you want to offer your body rest. You may want to offer your body something else. You may be unsure, and that's okay. So just simply follow the journey. And this journey begins at the right big toe. So the body doesn't move, but we send our awareness to parts or areas of the body. Right now, we're at the right big toe. The 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th toe. The sole of the right foot, the heel of the right foot, the right ankles, the right lower leg, kneecap and back of knee, the right thigh, groin space, hip, glute. The whole of the right foot and the whole of the right leg. Just rest awareness as best you can on the whole of the right foot and the whole of the right leg. Allow it to settle. Our awareness of offering rest or whatever it may be that you need takes us to the left big toe. The left big toe. The second, third, fourth, fifth toe. The sole of the left foot, the left heel, the left ankles, the left lower leg, the left kneecap, left thigh, groin space, left hip, left glute. The whole of the left foot and the left leg. As best you can, settle awareness to the whole of the left foot and the left leg. Allow it to soften, allow it to rest, to just be. And take a nice deep breath in and out. Send that exhale down both of the legs, into the soles of the feet, to the tips of the toes. And our awareness then takes us to the base of the spine. So however you see that in your mind's eye, however you feel that or sense that within your body, the base of the spine. And we're going to take our time just to breathe and release all the way up the spine. So our first inhale might take us up a couple of vertebrae. As we exhale, we revisit the base of the spine. Our next inhale might travel us up towards the mid-spine. And as we exhale, we revisit the base of the spine. So take your time just to slowly breathe up and down the spine. There's no right, there's no wrong. This is just your personal experience. Up and down the spine, almost as if our breath is caressing the back. And I invite you on your next inhale to take that breath all the way up to the top of the spine. As you breathe out, bring it all the way down to the base of the spine. Inhale, again, guide it all the way up to the top of the spine. This time as you exhale, place your awareness on the right shoulder. Take awareness to the right armpit, the right upper arm, elbow, lower arm, the right wrist, back of the hand, the right hand thumb. The first, second, third, fourth finger, and rest awareness in the palm of your right hand. In the palm of the right hand. Take a deeper breath if that's what you need and that's what comes naturally. And then we meet again with awareness at the base of the spine. As we inhale, we travel to the top of the spine. As we exhale, we glide back down to the base of the spine. Inhale once more, come to the top of the spine. Exhale, we come to the left shoulder. Awareness shifts to the left armpit, the left upper arm, elbow, lower arm, left wrist, back of hand, left hand thumb. First, second, third, fourth finger. Rest awareness in the palm of your left hand, the palm of the left hand. And then we meet once more at the base of the spine. We inhale, come up to the top of the spine. Exhale back down to the base of the spine. This time we inhale, come to the top of the spine, and we just take an exhale there as we soften into the shoulders. As we inhale, we bring awareness all the way over the head, past the crown of the head, into the forehead, and we exhale there, softening the brow. Awareness to the right temple, the left temple, the right eyebrow, the left eyebrow, the space between the brow. The right eye, the left eye, the right ear, the left ear, the right cheek, the left cheek, the right nostril, the left nostril, and the very tip of your nose. The upper lip, lower lip, chin, jawline, throat space, right collarbone, left collarbone, right breast, left breast, heart space. Take a breath in and feel as if you almost breathe that into the heart space. And as you breathe out your heart's desire, if you have one, maybe you don't know what it is yet, but it spreads throughout the body. And perhaps further still, outside the boundaries of the body, into the world around you. Inhale into the heart. And exhale out. And our awareness travels then down into the abdominal region, towards the belly button, into the groin area, perhaps spreads into the groin and hips, just relaxing us there, offering that space rest. The whole of your body. Can you come back to an awareness of all of those spaces, places, areas that we visited on our journey, and offer them rest or whatever it is that you need and they need. As you breathe in, you might feel just a little sense of lightness. And as you breathe out, give in to that sense of softness, almost melting into the earth. And if you wish to return to your sankalpa, your resolve, whatever it is that you called it, maybe one has come to you now, then an invitation just to repeat your word, your phrase, whatever it may be, 3 times in the mind. Breathe it in, feel it within yourself, and as you exhale, release it to the universe. And in a moment, I'll count down from 10 to 0. If it feels right for you to continue your rest, then just stay exactly as you are. If the calling is there to start to bring a little bit of movement into the body, be slow, be mindful, and start to have a little wiggle. At the end of the count, I'll state this practice of Yoga Nidra is complete. And you're welcome to stay as you are or slowly make your way to a seated position. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. This practice of Yoga Nidra is complete. So take a nice deep breath in and out. You are welcome to stay as you are. You are also welcome to roll to the side and come to a seat. You might bring the hands and just place them onto the heart space. Keeping the eyes closed, maybe dip the chin towards the chest. Just take that all-important moment to thank yourself for being here, for taking time for yourself. And when you are ready to just go about your day or your evening, take it slowly, reground by perhaps popping the feet to the earth, have a little sip of water, and just take your time. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed your practice. Hope you have a good night's sleep. Namaste. And I hope that the new year brings you everything that your heart desires.